Hey guys, what's up? It's Caleb SNT. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to like, to subscribe, to comment down below. Don't also forget to hit the post notification so you guys can be notified whenever I upload a video. So in today's episode of 5 Minutes with Caleb SNT, we're going to be talking about our reading culture. This one, I'm equally a victim. I feel like we have, let me not generalize it to say we, but I feel like nowadays we have such a bad reading culture. I feel like people don't like to read. I don't know why. Like, it's just, I would rather scroll TikTok than read. I'd rather watch YouTube videos than read a book. And that's so bad. You know, and that's something that this year I'm trying to work on. Because I told myself this year I'm going to read 6 books. And tell me why I'm on the first book and it's now 6 months. You know, like we're now in June and I'm on the first book. But today I plan to finish it. I don't know if it's 4 chapters. I don't know how I'm going to do that. But today I'm like, okay, today I must finish it so I can start the other 5. Because this year, come rain, come sunshine, that vision board we must tick it off. I can't wait to do like a whole video to talk to you guys about my vision board and just tell about what God has done in 2025. I'm so excited for that one. So yeah, so part of it is reading 6 books. That one I must make sure I do. So I'm reading Think Big by Ben Carson. If I tell you I've been reading that book since grade 12, that's 2022 and we're in 2025. I'll start, stop. But this year I've managed to read, I think, 11 chapters in 6 months. That's still not impressive. But I think I have like 5 chapters to read. I'll make sure I finish that today. If it means sleeping late, I'll make sure I finish that one today. And I'll put like a right there if I manage to finish, which I will, because I also promised on my Instagram that I'll finish that book today. Yeah. So I feel like we don't like to read, like enjoy reading as much, and I think the problem is because of our attention spans and the internet. Like, we're so used, like, if you want something, you can just Google it and you get it. You don't need to read the whole book to learn about it. Like, you just watch a video about someone talking about it basically. Like, if I want to learn something, I can just come on YouTube and watch, you know, instead of me reading a whole entire book. But reading is like super important. And I feel like that's something that we need to. So if you're watching this, please pick up a book this year, at least even just one. Please, let's try to, you know, get back to the reading culture. Let's read books. Let's read the Bible. You know, I feel like if it accumulates. You know, even if I feel like the internet is a problem, honestly. You know, I feel like it has sort of, you know, caused this lack of reading. Like, so even on the internet, you notice how people don't like reading. Like, you guys that are watching right now, how many of you guys read terms and conditions? Like, literally, when you buy something or when you're signing up for something, if you people read those terms and conditions, I've barely read one, to be honest with you. I've barely read, and I've noticed that, like, it's so bad. Like, we don't want to read. Sometimes you notice even on, or let's say somebody's advertising something, they've literally put the price in the caption, and you go ask how much. Like, you haven't read it? You can't read? That's how bad it is. Like, clearly you've seen somebody has put the, like, you don't want to read, so you don't bother to read the caption. The price is literally in the caption, but you're not bothering to read. That's how bad our reading culture is. Rather than you going in the comment section, how much is this? Is the pink one available? But you've clearly seen it's not available. You just don't want to read. That's how bad our reading culture is. Like, we are so used to having stuff now at our fingertips that we don't want to do research. We don't want to, you know, dig deep and find out why this is, you know, going like this. Even when it comes to school, like, we just Google the question. Literally, ChatGPT, like, we just put in the question. We don't want to know how this question was solved like this. That's how bad the reading culture is. And I've noticed, even when it comes to school, doing further research to understand why this question was solved like that is much more helpful than you just knowing how to solve that question specifically and moving on. So yeah, let's try to improve our reading culture. I'm also working on reading. 6 books this year. In December, I'll come and testify that I've read 6 books. I know it's difficult because I'd rather be on my phone than read, but I'll make sure I try my best to read 6 books. Yeah, then how can you, the last point is how can you improve your reading culture? You can improve your reading by start small and stay consistent. Consistency. This word is basically applies almost in all areas of your life. Like you have to start small and be consistent. You won't start from reading 5 chapters a day. Even if it's just reading 1 page a day, at least you are taking active steps to improve your reading culture, or you're taking active steps, even studying. Like you don't need to study big, bulky, it's like start small, stay consistent. That's how you grow your vocabulary. That's how it will help you with reading. Keeps you informed as well, so there's so many benefits to it. We can do a separate video about that, but I think we're now going over 5 minutes. But yeah, start small, stay consistent, and with time you're going to see that I feel like it also helps your attention span, because we consume short form content, so our attention span is very, very low. Thank you guys for watching this YouTube video because it's slow and people like short stuff. So yeah, so stay consistent and start small, do a page a day, do a chapter a day, and with time you improve. Personally, I'm doing a chapter a day, and yeah, I'm trying my best. I have started small. Am I staying consistent? I'm trying my best. I'll see you guys when I've read 6 books this year. This has been 5 minutes with Caleb SNT. See you in the next video. Bye.
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me.